So a lot of the industries that we work with, for example, utilities, critical infrastructure, they require you to keep data on-prem, not even in country. It has to be on-prem. There's other, when you look at Europe and GDPR and those regulations, you're starting to see data that has to stay in the EU. And now that that word tariff comes up, we're starting to see a segregation of technologies and silos, where all of a sudden, and naturally China and the US have had this situation where they've always been tense and geopolitical tensions. Now you're starting to see that created with Europe. Now you're starting to see some of that created with India. So now you're starting to see these tech silos in different geographies. So now how do we actually react to that? So kind of that left-hand side where you look at private cloud, where you look at on-prem, and you look at sovereign cloud, that's a big thing that's happening that we're seeing in all parts of the world. And it might be accelerated because of tariffs. And then, of course, we talked about the multi-cloud, where potentially you acquire your way into that situation, or you deliberately want to make sure there's resiliency. That's going to be a big word that comes up over the next 3 to 5 years. But that equates to different teams, different tools, different ways of working. And that's cost.